Welcome to Friday Night Fights on Superhero Brodowns with
Zach
and Caden.
Today we are doing yet again another Friday Night Fight, and how we do this is we spin a wheel. We call it the Wheel of Nerddom.
Wheel of Fortune, turn, turn, turn. Tell us which fan base we will burn.
Dang, you got bars, bro. Why are you not a rapper, bro? You can be a YouTuber, SoundCloud rapper.
Oh yeah, I could totally start a YouTube channel. Bye.
But yeah, so we will spin the wheel and we will randomly get a character. Once we get that character, we will both debate about who we would think would win in a death battle. Now, we're not looking
Not a death battle of Screw Attack.
No.
This is our own idea. We're not copiers.
So, yeah, we started, like, we've been doing this for a long time, and this has been, like, the main idea and the central theme of our channel, and we hope you guys like it a lot. So, we spin the wheel.
This is the one channel where it's the same concept every week.
Yeah, last week we did Captain America and
Green Arrow.
And
we haven't posted any yet, but I think I know who's going to win that one. Just guessing, it's probably Cap.
But, so, I really hope you guys like this one. We're just going to spin the wheel. We'll see who we get. And, by the way, there are no OP characters. We explain this in every episode.
Morals are not a thing. Batman can kill.
Yeah.
And person who dies loses.
And the setup is there's 2 3-minute rounds and a final 5-minute round to tie up all loose ends.
Yeah, I was going to say something else, but I can't remember what. Oh, yeah. In the thumbnails, there's a ring in the background. They're not fighting in a ring. It's just an undisclosed location.
Yeah, it's an undisclosed location.
There's not actually a ring there.
So, yeah, the place doesn't really matter, so you can't really use objects as much as to your advantage. It's more of a blank background.
Maybe if we get bored with things, we'll be like, hey, let's add things, like you can't fly.
Oh, yeah, like,
some, like, extreme battle.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that'd be fun.
Yep.
Alright, we hope you guys enjoy. So, Caden, do you want to spin first, or do you want me to spin first?
Oh, right, we have to spin. You can spin first, but I have to spin for you anyway.
Yep, okay, so get that spinner going. That's a beautiful sound.
That is a beautiful sound.
And I got the best superhero ever. Spider-Man.
That's not the best superhero
It's
ever.
literally, okay, other than Captain America, I mean, like,
Nah.
alright?
Nah.
Alright. Okay, guys, so I got Spider-Man, and that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what I get. I'm gonna get destroyed. Okay, you get always the mainstream people.
I always get really good characters, don't I?
Yeah, I got Beast Boy.
Exactly my point. Like
the dead silence after that just shows. Yeah.
So,
have you ever noticed that you have only done Marvel and I've only done DC?
Wait. Oh, because
I've done
you're
Bane,
right.
Green Arrow, Beast Boy.
I've only done Marvel. Apparently, my spinner wants me to be a Marvel fanboy.
Wants me to be a DC fanboy. What is wrong with you? Then I won't have Venom. You spit on me!
I'm sorry.
Okay, while I'm cleaning myself up, go.
Alright, so Spider-Man is a good superhero, but I really think that he can easily beat, Beast Boy. Beast Boy, his only power is that he can turn into different animals, and Spider-Man has spider sense, so anything you use against him, he has an automatic defense against Beast Boy. So you don't have any defense against me. All I have to do is just spin around, that's all Spider-Man has to do, and whenever he wants to, hurt you, all he has to do is pull out his webs, and he's shooting right at you.
But don't you understand that Spider-Man, his main point is that he is cocky, and he's going to underestimate Beast Boy, meaning that he's not going to be at his full potential at the beginning, leaving him really easily open for a simple attack. T-Rex, what are you going to do?
Yeah, but so, Beast Boy is pretty cocky. Beast Boy is, maybe not cocky is the word, but definitely he's unintelligent. Especially portrayed in the cartoon shows and any of that. He's very unintelligent. He is not very battle-ready, as much as Spider-Man, who has fought alongside the Avengers.
I am not Teen Titans Go Beast Boy.
I'm saying Teen Titans in general, though. Most of the time, he's a teenager, and he's a lot younger than Spider-Man in this case. I'm going Spider-Man, like, Spider-Man is, typically, I guess in the movies right now, he's like 16. No, he's 15 in the movies, but, he's still older than Beast Boy, because if I remember, they're pretty young.
Yeah, they are.
But exactly,
young.
And he hasn't had his, like, power, like,
Beast Boy is the youngest of the Teen Titans,
exactly.
And I think he's 16 compared to the rest of them, who are, like, 18 and 17.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I know Spider-Man, he gets older, and looking at different, whatever, version we're looking at, it's going to be different, correct?
Yeah.
So, obviously, if I'm looking at one version of Spider-Man, maybe he has organic things, so you can't even hurt him. But in the other case, he has Karen. So I'm just going to use, for my option, I'm just going to use, the Spider-Man Homecoming one.
So then you can't use anything from the first 3 Spider-Man movies or the Amazing Spider-Man duo movies.
No, and you can only use a certain interpretation of your character as well. But anyway, your character, what he has is that he's just as uneducated, or not uneducated, because Spider-Man's very smart. Spider-Man created his own web shooters, his own everything.
Is that Beast Boy, he's not stupid. Like, he might be a bit ignorant, and yes, he might be, the same thing as Spider-Man, a bit cocky. He won't be as cocky as Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's cocky, but only...
Think about the power that your Spider-Man has, and that he will see Beast Boy, and he will think, yeah, this is going to be an easy win, when it's not. He hasn't even seen any of the full potential that he has.
Once he sees Beast Boy's potential, he will... Spider-Man is a smart person. He always knows what's gonna... he knows what's gonna happen with his spider sense. He knows that you're gonna be a good enemy, because he underestimates people sometimes, but when he sees if he sees a big dinosaur, I assume he'd be like...
Well, we could go the stealth route too. I'm saying, as I said, he's not stupid. There are other strategies he can go by. In other shows, or in the original show, he's turned into bugs and tiny small creatures that can just run past it. Sure, it may look a bit odd that they're green, but just turn into a green animal, a green bug, to fly around him, and while he'll sense it, he'll think nothing of it if it's the first thing he does. He'll just think it's another bug.
Alright, that was pretty
Until
good.
it transforms into a 5-foot man.
Man, it's more like a Beast Boy.
Alright.
So clever. I'm a man. Spider-Man's a man. So that's true.
First thing, no. Second thing, yeah. Spider-Man's a man.
Alright, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the first round. That was just kind of us getting started, and I know we kind of talked about what interpretations a little bit there, but that's going to help us later on.
Interpretations are important.
Especially with characters like this, where they've had so many different interpretations. With people like, Batman... Well, actually, no, Batman. That was a bad example.
Batman's pretty much stayed the same.
Yeah, well, for the most part, but, sometimes he gets darker. And, sometimes he's Adam West, and sometimes he's Bat Nipples.
Okay, wait, before we start, and I know this is off topic, but this will be the last thing I say. One time I saw this parody video, and I was like, gosh, they said they're gonna revamp Batman. What are they gonna do? And Batman pops out, and it's a black guy underneath. And it's just like, hey guys, you wanna see my movie, The Dark Knight? And
it's so messed up.
It was funny, though. I'm sorry. Look, we should just start. Anything else to say?
No, I don't have a comment on that. That was I'm not even gonna comment on that.
Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go.
So you say he could do that, but once he turns into something bigger and something more hostile, you realize Spider-Man will, either way, whenever he turns into that and something that actually can fight him, he'll know. And then, once he feels like that, he'll start fighting back, because he's very strong, he's smart, he's agile, he's quick on his feet. If you're gonna try to hit him, he'll be quick, and he'll be quick thinking, he'll constantly be moving, and you cannot underestimate Spider-Man's. You're underestimating Spider-Man.
Beast Boy would always be able to be moving. He's always moving. You know how much energy he has?
So can Spider-Man. Spider-Man has multiple different web combinations, as well as he has Karen that can help him with his, if he thinks, hey, Karen can scan him, because she's able to scan, thermo centers, so, what's the word I'm looking for?
Thermonuclear sensors?
Yeah, something like that. Right? So, but she can sense him as well, including his spider sense. So his spider sense can track what move's gonna happen next, and Karen can track where he is. So he's constantly tracking stuff.
What if he turns into a snake or something?
He'll still be a tracker. He can use he'll still be able to see him.
It's a green snake. Snakes are typically green, and it's pretty slippery. You can't really see it. It can be anywhere. Also, here's the thing. How can Beast Boy know that Spider-Man is a human? He can't.
Exactly.
So he may think that he's just another creature, therefore making himself transform into Spider-Man. That is a thing he can do. He can transform into any animal. Because in the cartoon series, in one episode, I don't remember.
So you're saying if he turned to Spider-Man, he could win?
I'm saying that yes, and also I'm not
Spider-Man has fought
underestimating.
Venom. Spider-Man has fought Venom. Spider-Man has fought different people in the Edge of the Universe, I think was a video game, and he has also fought different versions of Spider-Man, whether that be Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2099. There are so many different Spider-Mans, and there is an unlimited amount of Spider-Mans in the Spider-Verse. So you're assuming that, hey, if he turns to Spider-Man, he'll lose. Peter Parker is one of the best Spider-Man.
I'm saying
He's strong.
I'm
he's
saying
fast.
that means it'll be more of an even turf, meaning that we may not win based on that, but we can at least slow him down. You see, I'm not going for the kill straight away. I'm saying that if there is any way to slow him down, there will be a way. And obviously, after, the first, maybe he'll get knocked around
I don't
a bit.
think you'll be able to...
Definitely Beast Boy won't die on the first hit, so he may get knocked around a bit, and then he'll realize, crap, I need to think about this strategically, and then...
Spider-Man constantly Spider-Man thinks strategically on multiple occasions.
But at the first hit, he's gonna...
And so is Beast Boy. Beast Boy is going to do the exact same thing. You're assuming that. So I think on the first hit, it's even ground. And after that point, Spider-Man and Beast Boy, I guess I'll give you that. They're both going to be strategic at that point, okay? Because I know they're both kids, but Spider-Man has fought in lots of battles, and Spider-Man has a lot more experience than Beast Boy. Spider-Man has fought against numerous villains, and they are powerful villains. Very powerful villains. Beast Boy, I don't know much about, some of the villains, but when he does fight against people, he fights with the Teen Titans. Typically, correct?
Typically, but there has been some episodes where he has fought alone against great enemies.
Spider-Man usually fights by himself. Spider-Man's a solo character. He is good at fighting by himself, and that's what he can do that.
Alright, that was the end of round 2.
Alright, I'm definitely fighting enough of battle right now, and this is sad because I definitely should be winning.
Really, I feel the opposite. I feel like I'm going up the uphill battle.
Really, I don't know. You're bringing some really good arguments with Beast Boy, and I think that's just because
I grew on the Teen Titans, my dude.
You grew on the Teen Titans. I definitely grew up on Marvel. I grew up on X-Men. I definitely grew up on X-Men.
I don't think Teen Titans was no, it was the first cartoon. Then I started getting into Marvel things, and then I found Venom, and I got really hooked on Marvel things.
Oh, dude, speaking about Venom, bro, Venom pictures and stuff are out. It's insane. Not actually of the suit, but of Eddie Brock.
I am so excited for that. You don't know.
It's gonna be bad. Watch it be bad. Watch it be bad.
No, if they screw it up, I will come down to wherever you live, and I will just I'll get my own. I'll get my own symbiote.
Somebody's definitely not watching this video.
No, if anyone loves me, which is wrong, no one does. But if anyone likes this channel, send this to Sony. If you mess this up, I will get my own symbiote. I will create my own symbiote, and I will come down there, and I will just be not happy with you.
You sound like an even bigger person than I do.
I'll have that long tongue. I'll lick your toes when you sleep. That's gonna be really uncomfortable.
That's gonna be uncomfortable for you too. You can't just lick people's toes. Why do you want to do that? Why is that your first?
That's not what I want to do. But I don't want to kill anybody. That's too gruesome, you know.
So licking toes is just weird. Why are you just gonna go in there lick their toes? That's my first line of defense. Licking their toes. Alright, we need to move on to the next one.
Moving on to the next one.
Alright.
This has been one of the worst episodes for me so far. Because I've just been stupid the whole time. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
So your argument that Spider-Man can even turn into someone that's or that Beast Boy can turn into Spider-Man, he won't know the powers of Spider-Man. He won't know how to use them. Spider-Man took time to learn his powers, and you're aware of that. You know he takes time to learn his powers.
But because he doesn't know that it's robotic or anything, it'll come straight to him it's going to be not bionic. Since he's transformed into it, all of that bionic stuff will come to him without Karen, of course. It'll come to him as a biological thing.
Are you sure? So he'll just have a biological suit?
Yes, because it's just going to be his skin.
Okay.
It's going to be like the regular, Spider-Man that's biologically a spider. It's going to be like that to him, since when he transforms into it, he doesn't know it's a bionic suit.
But he still won't have... do you think he would even have spider sense? I don't know if that would transfer over. These are neurological
That might not transfer... not transfer over, but with at least the web slinging, that can at least be useful.
And I don't know if he could actually... I don't actually know if he could, use... And Spider-Man has different types of web shooters. He has different types of webs, and, you can't learn how to do that in 1 second. Spider-Man took time to learn that. In Spider-Man Homecoming, it took him forever to learn this, and at this point he's gotten so keen to learning these senses, so keen to being agile, so keen to using all these different web bombs. He's you're wrapped up.
Obviously, Beast Boy is going to pick that up. Oh crap! I need to think of different strategies, different trying out.
Spider-Man has lots.
It's going to take longer. It's going to take a long time for either of them to kill the other.
Oh yeah.
So they're definitely going to get beat around by each other to think of new strategies per second. And one strategy that could be employed is that if he keeps his distance.
Spider-Man keeps his distance, he's fine.
And Spider-Man, while he could keep his distance, what is he going to do? He's going to shoot his webs. And while he's doing that, So Beast Boy can just play the evasion game, avoid everything he's throwing at him.
Spider-Man can play an evasion game too, and then
but he doesn't attack. And he just stays evasive until he comes up close, and then that is when he transforms out of whatever he is into something larger to keep him close, and try to just beat on him from there. He might be able to get out fast enough, like, he can turn into a bear and just start clawing away
You're
at
unaware
him.
that Spider-Man has very big durability. As I talked about in the Captain America thing, and I had my motivational speech, he has perseverance, okay? And that is one of the other great things about Spider-Man. You know, you're gonna be fighting him, and
You're gonna do this every episode.
No, you're gonna be fighting him, and he'll get back up, okay? And he'll shoot webs at you. And the great thing about Spider-Man is he's strong, he's tough. And one thing I think you've forgotten, let's say you turn into a gorilla, okay?
Yes.
He tries to rip Spider-Man right apart, correct?
Yeah.
Let's say you try to do that, okay? Spider-Man can't, he won't be able to do that. Spider-Man has two sides of a boat, the Harper's Ferry, pulling on both sides. He's been having to do buses and, you know, being pulled back by buses.
Well,
Spider-Man is
here's
strong.
another thing. Even if we don't employ that strategy, he can turn into, like, cheetahs, falcons that are able to move so fast. Not the other falcon. He can turn into things that are just so fast. The fastest air animal, the falcon, who can even go, he can fly down. The more you know, that falcon can fly down. I don't know the name, but it can fly down, so making it the fastest air animal. Anyway, he can do that.
What was I needed for?
And catch up to Spider-Man.
But by the time he gets to Spider-Man, Spider-Man uses his webs, slings him away, puts him in a little ball, because now he's a Falcon. He can't change out, and if he does, the Spider-Man, the tensile strength on those, they're really strong. He can shoot, and it's really strong. It's strong weapon.
I know
so
that
you're gonna
it's
be
strong.
shooting, and he can hold you in that place, keep shooting you until you can't get out, and then all he has to do use his endurable strength, his very large strength.
Actually, Beast Boy, as a gorilla, which you brought up earlier, has also durable strength. More to my knowledge, my stupid knowledge about Teen Titans. In the video game that I possess, he stops a bus.
Spider-Man stops buses too!
But you're saying that he's completely weak. No. He will be able to break out of that webbing with enough try.
No, not webbing.
Oh,
Webbing's
definitely.
different. Webbing is very strong. But a bus versus the
Oh,
Spider-Man
yeah, the webbing is strong that carries like a 150-pound kid. Like, he will be able to rip through it.
It's stronger. It's doing way more things than carrying a 50-pound webbing.
Yeah, tell that to the lizard.
The lizard. I'm not using that incorporation of them. Yeah,
even in the comic books, the lizard has of course broken out of it before.
Everyone's broken out.
Everyone's broken out of it. You heard him here first.
No, I mean everyone's
everyone's
beat Beast Boy before. There's plenty of big villains like the Hive or whatever. The
Hive is like the Hive. He's been able to take blows from Mammoth.
Spider-Man has taken blows from Captain America. Spider-Man's taken blows from some of the biggest superheroes of all time.
And Mammoth,
Hulk,
he's taken blows from, has been able to, not only that, but knock out Bane, one of the previous people that has been in here, with one punch. And if he can take a hit from Mammoth, then that means he has more durability than even Bane of all people. And he is able to come right back, hit him, knock him back. The same thing could be said for Beast Boy. He's fought many versatile opponents.
In the Versus comic books, there was quite a lot of time in which there was Spider-Man would fight a lot of different superheroes. He fought people, Ghost Rider, like he fought so many. Dang it!
All right, time is up.
Man, there were so many points I didn't get to bring up because your stupid Beast Boy gorilla crap.
You brought it up. I forgot you could turn into a gorilla for a second.
Well, I was just using that. I was trying to use that, and then I was gonna be like, well, gorillas like to pull stuff apart, and I was like, well, Spider-Man can't get pulled apart.
He beats people up with pandas. What? That's a thing that Beast Boy does. He turns into a panda, and he like rawr. You know,
Spider-Man beats people up with great skills. Skills with a Z.
I thought you were gonna say like great charisma, like something. Like,
charisma.
Oh, all right.
Spider-Man's main weapon is his charisma. I could have actually wouldn't have been that bad though. I actually should use that. Anyway,
we keep a schedule, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe. So stick around for Monday Movie of Madness and Friday Night Fights. We'll see you next time, nerd folk. Goodbye.